Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who do not know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by today. Today I'm doing a collaboration here on my channel, my face-off collabs that I've been doing. But today I'm doing it with Anya. Anya is another smaller YouTuber who I found on here a while ago. I absolutely love her makeup looks. I love her passion for color. I also love her videos just about photography. I find them very, very interesting. She also does travel vlogs and different things on her channel. But today she is facing off with me and we are facing off with the Colourpop Mar Palette. I am super excited about this. When I thought about doing a face-off with Anya, I actually thought of this palette first just because she had just gotten it and she was so into using it, and a lot of her looks were very interesting and she really liked all of the blue shades, which is what drew me to this palette in the first place because it is blue with a lot of neutrals in it for sure. But I'm super excited to be doing this with her. I'm going to show you guys quickly these shades. I put little pieces of tape so that I would remember what shades we were using. So we're using this blue shade, which I'm going to say is El Rey. Then we have this kind of taupey brown shade, which is Boozy. Then we're using this center shade, Gridlock. This shade here, My Way. And then this shade, Detour. So if you want to see how I created this look, please continue watching. After you're done watching this, please go visit Anya's channel and tell her that I told you to stop by. I think if you are someone who really likes color and unique makeup application, I think you will really, really enjoy her channel. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into this look. Okay, so we're getting into the Colourpop Mar Palette. The first shade I'm going to go in with is Boozy. I'm just placing this in my crease as my transition shade. I'm using a Wet n Wild super fluffy crease brush. Then I'm going in with the shade El Rey. Now you're going to notice that the application of this shade is very messy. I'm using my e.l.f. crease brush. This is a very dense, tiny crease brush and I'm placing it on. I do end up going in with a packing brush and placing more of it on. I am not worried about how this is applied because I'm going to blend it out and do a whole bunch of other things to it. So that is why it's a little messy and it just looks a little crazy in this part of the application. Don't worry about that. It does get fixed. If you are following this tutorial along, it will not look this messy. I promise you. So I'm going in with that same brush that had Boozy on it and I'm just kind of blending that all out because I don't want there to be a harsh line there. You're going to notice it's kind of a theme. I go back and forth with blending a lot in this look, and that is very important to achieve the end result that you guys saw at the beginning of this video. Now, occasionally I will speed up the second eye because you've already seen what I did, and I'm just letting you know that. That's why I'm doing that. But again, I'm going with El Rey and then Boozy, blending it out back and forth. Now I'm going to kind of go in with that packing brush and really pack on that shade and try not to touch where I blended it out too much because I don't want that to create that effect of a harsh line. It is a constant back and forth of building this up, blending it out, building this up, blending it out because you want it to have that softness. You don't want it to be harsh. And that really is the challenge, let me tell you. So again, I'm going in with that brush that had Boozy on it and just blending everything out because I want there to be a softness. I want it to have kind of a gradient effect. Then I'm going in with the shade Gridlock and I'm using another flat packing brush and I'm placing that over wherever I put El Rey. Now the reason that I decided to do this is I wanted Gridlock to have a really impactful look to it. So I thought placing a shadow down would really help that. And I was right. It did really help to kind of boost that. It gave it a more blue tint than the teal that it has. And I really like that for this look. So if you're wanting it to come out more of a blue than a teal, I think this is the route. It's still kind of teal. It's always going to be a little teal, but it's more blue than it was. And I really like how that worked out for this look. I know I keep saying that, but I do. I really like how it turned out. And now I'm just going back in with Boozy and blending that all out again. As I said, it is a back and forth game with this look because you want that. I'm kind of trying to create a cut crease without creating a cut crease, if that makes any sense. Now we're going in with My Way, and I'm using a flat shader brush again. Now I could have wet this shade and had it been really like boom in your face, but I decided not to. I really wanted to spend the time building it up and blending it in with the shadows that I already have on my eyes. So I did not wet it because I wanted it to be, again, easier to blend. So I just kind of work it in and really work it between the two shades. And in a little bit, I will go back in with Gridlock just to kind of blend that together. So here I am quickly doing the other eye. I'm also, if you guys don't notice, it's kind of giving me a cut crease effect without actually cutting out my crease the way I'm applying this. Now I take a different brush here. This is one of the Anastasia brushes, and I'm just using the fluffy side to put Boozy on my lid. I'm using this because it's a little denser and it's more, I want to say it's going to get it where I want it, whereas the other one, the Wet n Wild one, kind of gets it everywhere, if that makes any sense. Now I'm going in with my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and I'm just going to go ahead and do a wing. I wanted to slow this part down because I do get asked how I do my wings, but I also kind of wanted to show that wings for me are always a struggle. Like, as many times as I've done them, it is still difficult to do. So if you're somebody who's struggling with winged eyeliner, don't feel alone. You're not alone. I think we all have moments where we just struggle with our wings and just making them even and getting them exactly how we want them. So all I have to say with that is just take your time. Really practice it, but I do suggest the Stila eyeliner. I also like the gel eyeliner from Pretty Vulgar that you guys know. I just decided to switch it up with this tutorial, but not everyone likes the gel eyeliner either. So I want to make sure to showcase other products that I do enjoy as well. Now you're going to notice that my wings don't come out completely even here. And this is my struggle. One of my eyes sits just a little lower than the other. So I always kind of have to finagle it and really kind of work it to get it the way I want it. So it's always a back and forth with me and my wings. I do end up going in and fixing this with a makeup wipe and kind of making them even that way because let's face it, I cannot always get a perfect wing. Sometimes my wings are wonky and just, they have minds of their own sometimes. So here I am going in and fixing that. I'm just kind of creating the same shape on either eye using that makeup wipe. I'm sorry I blocked you with the mirror here. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Volume Colossal Express Mascara. Colossal Volume Express, sorry. And I'm just trying to use this mascara up at this point. It is almost gone. It is taking a long time. I did not realize how much product was in this mascara, but I have too many mascaras open at this point, and one of them needs to be used up. So you're going to see a lot of this one and the Wander Beauty one at this point. What can I say? Then I'm going to go in with the Kokie Cosmetics Velvet Smooth Eyeliner in light blue, and I'm working that into my lower waterline. I am super excited to be using this. I love these Kokie eyeliners, you guys. They work wonders and they stay in my waterline all day, which is important to me. Now I just sound like an ad for Kokie, sorry. Now I'm going in with the My Way shade, and I'm just going to use a flat packing brush. This is a smudging brush actually, sorry. And I'm just working that shade underneath my lash line as well as kind of onto where that eyeliner is to kind of make it stay and so that the shadow has a place to stick so it does not fall out all over my face. I'm going in with the same mascara, and I am doing the lightest coat of this mascara that is ever possible. Ever, ever, ever. Because I don't want it to cover up the color that I have down there, but I do want mascara, and I'm fixing my upper lashes. Now we're going to go in with the shade Detour, and I'm going to use this as my inner corner highlight as well as my brow bone highlight. And I'm just using another e.l.f. crease brush. I have a lot of these, you guys. They're only $1 and I love them. And I'm just kind of working that into my inner corner, and then I will also use that same shade on my brow bone. It's not a super intense inner corner highlight. I wanted something more subtle with all of the blue and the intensity on my lids. And you guys will notice I do kind of work it up into my shadows. That is something that I like to do. You do not have to do that if that is not your cup of tea. Then I'm going in with the Colourpop Ultra Matte in Monday. Hey, to using up some of those Project Pan items in this tutorial. Now, I always feel so awkward putting on lipstick because the way I put on lipstick, I don't feel like I can do it in a pretty way. So I do apologize if you're like, ugh, please stop opening your mouth. Yeah, I know. It's not a pretty look. That, and I did not do this application even at all, but we're going to go with it. Now for my signature awkward posing. I've thought about completely getting rid of this, but some of you guys absolutely love it. So here it is. Thank you guys so much for watching my little tutorial with the Colourpop Mar palette. I've been really enjoying kind of playing around with this palette, and it was good for me to get into some other colors and playing with some of the other shades in this palette that I haven't quite had the time to play with. I, of course, love the blues. Who doesn't? But please go check out Anya's channel. It will be linked down below. I'm super excited to do this collab with her. I asked her and she said yes, and I was like, yes! I get so excited when anyone says yes to collabing with me, because I'm always like, why would you want to collab with me? I'm just little me over here. But please go check out her channel. I really do enjoy her videos, and I find her reviews very, very thorough, and she loves color just like I do. So really, go check her out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I do also have a giveaway going on for my subscribers. So if you'd like to enter that, it will be linked down in the description box below. Thank you guys again. I do hope that you have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and bye!